Welcome to Free Your Mind, a guided and experiential daily practice designed to dissolve past programming and expand your awareness of who and what you truly are beyond the matrix of fear, lack, and separation. Let's begin. This is a holy instant. Begin to rest and relax. An instant to stop and remember. Take a deep breath and close your eyes as you exhale. Remember who you truly are. Begin to breathe more slowly and more deeply with your attention on your heart. You are not limited, but unlimited. Not mortal, but timeless. Not weak, but powerful beyond all measure. You are not the body, not even the mind. The reason that you don't experience the truth of who you are is only because you are dreaming. The core of the dream is the sense of identity that it offers you, an identity which appears to experience lack, conflict, and fear. This matrix dream character self is the self you assume you are based on your past and your conditioning. Beyond this matrix self is your true and original self, which can't be conceptualized, but it can be experienced. So take a deep breath, and as you exhale, open your awareness to this holy instant now. An instant of investing your energy and attention to make contact with your unconditional freedom. Feel into it now. Feel into the frequency of your true self and use this guided experience to expand your awareness beyond the limits of your current reality. I am determined to see things differently. Begin by repeating the idea to yourself slowly, and feel into the frequency of the experience to which this idea points. I am determined to see things differently. The way you see things now always implies that some form of threat is coming from the external towards you and creating some form of upset. This perception that something outside of you is causing you to feel some form of lack is the very perception that we are here to transcend. Perception is made by projection. It flows from the inner to the outer, and we see it in the mirror of whatever we perceive. You can see differently. You can shift out of the consciousness that the ego dream matrix promotes, the consciousness of victimhood, and being at the effect rather than at cause. Your determination is required. So begin now, with your eyes remaining closed, to search your mind carefully for situations that are past or present or even anticipated, which arouse anger in you. This anger may take the form of any reaction, ranging from mild irritation or annoyance to rage. The specific degree of emotion you experience does not matter. You will become increasingly aware that a slight twinge of annoyance is nothing but a veil drawn over intense fury. Try therefore not to let any little thoughts of anger be overlooked in this practice period. Remember that you do not really recognize what arouses anger in you, and nothing that you believe in this connection means anything. This is because you are never upset for the reason you think. The reason that thought offers you is based on the paradigm of separation that is the very fabric of the ego dream matrix. These thoughts do not really mean anything. They belong to the dream character, not to you. So any order that you apply to your perceived experience of anger is merely an example of the belief that some forms of attack are more justified than others. And as you search your mind for all the forms in which attack thoughts present themselves, from the most mild and subtle to the most intense, hold each one in awareness as you tell yourself, I am determined to see blank differently. In the blank, name the person or the situation which appears to arouse anger in you. Try to be as specific as possible. You may, for example, focus your anger on a particular attribute of a particular person or situation, believing that the anger is limited to this aspect. If this is what your perception presents, then apply the idea in this form. I am determined to see blank, the specific attribute, in blank, the name of the person or situation, differently. For example, I am determined to see the jealousy in my friend John differently. I am determined to see the financial loss differently. I am determined to see my wife differently. Proceed on your own for the next minute or so. Do this now. And as you conclude the practice, repeat the idea one more time. I am determined to see things differently. And take this idea with you into the rest of your day. Whenever any experience that you encounter brings up any form of anger within you at any level of intensity, apply this idea by holding that thought in mind and saying, I am determined to see this differently. What you desire, you will see. Feel now into your sense of determination to unplug from the ego dream matrix, to unplug from the broadcast of thought that casts you as a victim to the world that you perceive. Whatever thoughts you believe and endorse through your faith in them will appear as truth to you. And you will not be alone in experiencing the effects of your thoughts. Thank you for investing your time and energy into your awakening and making contact with your true self. If you enjoyed and benefited from this practice, please share your experience in the comment section. Like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to continue the journey. May you be at peace and know your true self.